Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to the stream. My background music is actually kind of quiet. This song is kind of quiet. Okay. So, as I said in the title, if you can see the title, you should be able to see the title. In today's stream, I am bringing something back that I was doing on the channel before I began VTubing. And that is reaction videos. So, like I mentioned in my debut stream, the one thing that I used to do on this channel was reaction videos to mostly K-pop music videos, and I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that because I was too concerned about copyright. You know, like I learned the how to trick the system, and that I found out that if I just cut my video, like cut 5 seconds from my video, like every 5 seconds I made like a cut when editing the videos, I wouldn't get the copyright claims on the video. But still, I just didn't feel safe. Like, I didn't feel like my channel was safe doing those kinds of videos. You know, I've seen too many people now who've been given copyright strikes or community guideline strikes for stuff on their channel that sometimes they didn't even have any control over, or because they wanted to watch and react to something, but they didn't have like permissions. So I stopped doing reaction videos, but I'm bringing them back. However, there's a catch to this. The entire time that I'm watching what I'm going to be watching today, you guys will hear and see absolutely nothing on my stream. How this is going to work is it is supposed to be a watch along. So when my channel grows a little bit bigger and I start getting more people engaging in the chat and everything like that, this will be a watch along. These kinds of streams will be watch along streams. So if you have the platform and if you have access to what I plan to watch, then you would be able to watch it along with me. Otherwise, unfortunately, all you would be able to do is hear me reacting to me watching it, because you're not going to be able to see it or hear it. I'm going to mute my audio so that you don't hear the audio playing from the show that I'm gonna watch, and I am not gonna even bother switching screens to display what I'm watching because almost no streaming service even allows you to do that. When you watch things on a streaming service, they don't allow you to stream their content. Like they don't allow you to like live stream and watch their content. Your screen will literally be blacked out. When you look back at it, your screen will be blank. Like I've tried it before. Unless you get permission to do it. You know, there is a way to avoid that, but I am not trying to, at least not for now, go out of my way to pay for all that. So, unfortunately, and I'm also not, I don't think I'm going to be able to look at my chat either while I'm watching. So, when I'm done, like, while I'm watching, you'll hear me reacting, and then when I'm done watching, you'll hear me reflecting. So for this to be a longer stream, it has to be like, no, because this is a show. I'm gonna watch 2 episodes of the show. This is a Netflix show, so it's a long. Episodes are around an hour long. So I'll watch 2 episodes to make this a little bit longer of a stream. But yeah, this kind of video will be like movies and shows, mostly movies and shows, because otherwise it would be too short of a stream to do anything else. So I'm looking forward to it. So today, what I'm going to be watching is a Netflix show that's been out for a few years, called Alice in Borderland. I recently took interest in watching the show, so I'm gonna see how I like these first 2 episodes. Alice in Borderland, I believe, is a Japanese drama show, or more so like action and possibly comedy as well. And it kind of reminds me of like it kind of reminds me of Squid Games, which I didn't watch Squid Games either, but I know the concept of Squid Games. I think Alice in Borderland is a similar concept to that show. It's like the Japanese version of Squid Games. So, let's go ahead and see what I think about this. Without further ado, I'm going to well, the background music already ended, so yeah, I'll turn that off. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my audio. I will remain unmuted so that you guys can hear my voice. I'll be watching and reacting. And let's get the show on the road. Now, if there's something on YouTube that I want to react to, there's a chance that I may be able to like show what I'm watching on stream, but I still can't have the audio on. I still wouldn't have the audio on because I know that there's gonna be copyright problems with that. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this show on. I have no idea how my volume's gonna sound. Oh, I can't even control it. Oh, here we go. Am I in full screen already, or? Okay, well, it's playing. Alright, here we go. Hearing gunshot noises already, right off the bat. It's kind of loud. Hold on. A lot of gunfire. Oh, he's playing video games. Okay, that makes sense. He's playing video games. Hold on, I need to make sure that I have my subtitles on. Audio chat, yep, subtitles English, perfect. Is that Einstein? Man, he's got a lot of games. Is that games and mangas? Everything about sacred geometry. Oh no, it's not manga. Audio and BMW 3D. Okay. He is way up close to his screen. Oh, and he just died. I've never seen somebody that close to their screen when they're playing games. Okay, maybe he's not too close. Okay, so he was supposed to have a job interview, but he's playing games instead. Oh, this is his brother. Right off the bat, his brother looks like the more studious of the family, whereas the protagonist is kind of the more of the laid back, not too studious, more of the gamer type. This dude literally sweating. He was sweating playing that game. You know, hey, that's his name. Imagine touching grass immediately after playing games, not changing anything, not showering, just walking straight out. Shorosagawa Daikichi Karu. Can I go to the... Oh, he's texting somebody. I'm officially homeless. Oh, there's people making out. Smirnoff. I thought like my parents love that. Love that drink. Oh, that's their boss. Guys, don't have sex with your coworkers. Up, yep, he knew they were doing that. He just got punched in the face. You're not slick. Yeah, guys, don't have sex with your coworkers. Katabe, that's his name. Up, still going. Oh, that was the boss's girlfriend. Oh, now they're fighting each other. No, he's gonna lose his job. I just, Shoto, you're working and let me stay over. He taking, is that an ATM? Oh, giving money to his mother? He's trying to text him and he's ignoring him. Yeah, this is kind of got that typical gamer body. I don't really know how people look, but I know that a lot of them are kind of they're kind of skinny or a little bit on the heavier side. A lot of gamers are pretty fit though, and a lot of them do go to the gym, so it's not like they don't stay in shape. Oh yeah, that guy got fired by the way. The guy that was making out with his boss's girlfriend. They're all just texting each other right now. It's between Kaderbe, Arisu, and Choda. Those are the three characters we've, I guess, the three main characters we've met so far. I think they're gonna go to a bar. Shibuya Station. I really need to go to Japan someday. stepped in somebody's vomit. I like how every time somebody messes up, they're like, "Oh, good job." Look at that, bake behind Starbucks. The one thing about Japan though is like, especially if I go to Tokyo, it's a ton of people. So I know that there's a ton of people there. So they're still texting each other when they're right in front of each other. Wish I could go to some unknown place. They're all jinxing themselves. They're like, what if a zombies just appeared here? Just told them to stop hanging out with them and live a normal life. I'm not sure what he's thinking about right now, but they're all kind of zoned out. He's giving him a piggyback right now. It's so random. You just randomly. It's just dead silence for like a whole 10 minutes, and then you just, out of nowhere, you just pick up your friend and put him on your shoulder. He's like spinning him around. Up, and now there's a car. They just caused an accident. They're like trying to avoid the police now. He just texted them who farted. That's someone's knocking on the stall they ran into. Oh, the lights just went out. Yeah, I paused it for a second to unplug my computer. Alright. Somebody's knocking on the stall that they went into. They ran into the bathroom and went into a stall. And then the lights just cut out. Alright, he's just gonna go out and check it out. It's all of a sudden very quiet. Okay, they're all walking now. Yeah, the station there it was completely empty now. They're all looking at the same thing. The entire city all of a sudden is deserted. And what on earth happened? What on earth happened? Let me just pause to look at my stream, make sure everything is okay. Okay, everything's fine. If the graphics for whatever reason dip down randomly, that's just the internet. Yeah, the whole city is. I think they actually live in Shibuya. Um, the whole town is completely deserted. Is this the intro? Yep, intro to the show now. I don't think I could skip it. Netflix shows have great, most of them have really great intros. You know, they're all very unique. You know, they make you like they help you know that it's a Netflix show. So this is based on a graphic novel of the same name. I used to watch Netflix a lot more when I was like in college, but it just felt like over the years there hasn't been a lot for me to watch at all on Netflix. Everything that I wanted to watch was on a different platform, and it's just mostly been between anime and YouTube. That's all I've been watching, and Hulu. You know, stuff on like Hulu. You know, the only shows that I really watch on Netflix are Stranger Things. I'm looking forward to Wednesday, and then this show looks pretty nice. I feel like I'm definitely gonna want to continue this show at some point after today's stream. Where's that file? Get your act together, Tagaki. They're at like an office. Everything has been completely deserted. Even the roads are deserted. There's like a few cars. I mean, the city looks great. It's completely deserted. It's an excellent view. Just entirely too quiet. Of course, he's gonna try to call out to see if anybody answers, but I'm trying to see who's on these posters that are like all over the street. It's like some kind of idol group. A lot of billboards. The plot seems to have picked up very quickly, which is good for me. Even their phones aren't working. They're all just sitting down on the road, on a deserted road. It's nighttime now. He said it. Artist just said it doesn't seem bad to him. He thinks it's kind of exciting. Yeah, Toto's like, oh, no, I guess I don't have to go to work anymore. Oh, Kid just told him you'll be a virgin your whole life. That shut him up real quick. Oh, something's happening. A billboard lights just lit up. Not a billboard, a building lights just lit up. Welcome, players. The game will commence in a moment. Up, here we go. This is when the Squid Game, Hunger Games concept kicks in. This way to the game area or arena. In the distance, there's some lights flashing. Yeah, this show already has 2 seasons, so like it's been out for years, for a few years now, so I'm like way behind. Is this it, the game area that they were talking about? Hang on, I forgot to fix something. Hang on. I'm not even gonna be able to see my chat anyway, but let me just still add it to my stream anyway. Alright, anyway, continuing on. There's an arrow pointing to the right side, so it's telling him where to go. Imagine if this was real, like if I had to participate in something like this in real life. I wouldn't be alive very long. But if I even had to live through or experience an entire city being empty, like deserted, even if I had a couple people there with me, Yeah, I would be very, very, very scared about that. Okay, there's an elevator now. One per person, so they can't go all three together. They have to go one at a time. Up, they just walked through a trap or a scanner, whatever that is. Oh, the one per person was actually referring to the phones. They have some phones laying around on a banister. It's facial recognition on the phones. No signal on them. 2 minutes until the game registration for the game closes. The phone's telling him that. That woman just popped up out of nowhere. She just threw Joda's ID through a laser. Yeah, they step through. It's just once you cross the borderline, you can never return. You have no choice but to participate in the game. So what they stepped through, there were those little laser things on the ground. They stepped through it, and it made like a beeping sound when they all stepped through it. And now they were just told, once you step through, you can't go back. She just threw Choda's ID through those lasers again, and it got completely disintegrated. And yep, Arisu just tried to attempt it, and he's being blocked in. So yeah, don't try to go any further, because you'll be evaporated. Another woman. She just walked through them. They were trying to keep her from walking through the lasers, but too late. Registration's closed. The game will now begin. And the game's called Dead or Alive. My favorite song from Bon Jovi. Select the correct door within the stipulated time. This is the game rules. Clear condition, leave the building within the time limit. And inside the elevator it says start. And apparently if they keep standing around, they'll die. It's absolutely no remorse. Time limit is 2 minutes. Some anime posters on the door walls. There's one that says live and one that says die. Choda says this is getting exciting. They have to decide which door to open. Oh, there's gas spreading into the room, so they have to choose the door before. They got 30 seconds left. She's telling them open the door that says live on it, but they're telling like, how do you know that it's that door? Yep, here we go. She's running straight for the live door, and she gets her face blasted. More specifically, her eyes. Okay, so if they would have stayed in that door room any longer, they would have been set on fire. Alright, they got a minute and 50 seconds now for the next task. This just got really intense. They have to choose again between live and die. She says that there's what meaning is on the doors is not actually important. It's who decides to open it first. You got 1 minute left. And the smoke's coming in again. Odyssey says he'll open the door. He's gonna open the one that says die. There's 30 seconds left. I'm gonna do something. No, he's too hesitant. Katabe's gonna try to open the one that says live. In 10 seconds. Well, I guess he opened the right one. They got a minute 40 seconds for the next room. And Katabe's trying to get the woman to open the next door. I was just trying to tell Carter that this is not really a game. It's all about luck. I think Odyssey just had an epiphany about something. He's gonna open the door that says die. Not sure how he figured out what door to open, but he mentioned the BMW. Length of a BMW is 4 meters, 94 centimeters. There was one parked outside. The length of the building is equivalent to 4 of those cars. The building is approximately 20 meters in length. My feet are 28 centimeters long. So he's gonna count, do math in his head. Should be around 6 meters. See, I'm not smart enough to think about all this amount. This guy just started doing a whole bunch of math. The rooms are 6 square meters in size. There can only be... What? I didn't read the rest of that. He's gonna write something down. He's writing down the whole floor plan of the building. You got 20 seconds left. He just drew like a whole map of the building. They got a minute 20 seconds left now. They got into the next room. So that just proves the theory wrong that it's about luck. That's not about luck at all. There's actually a, just like any other game, there's a hidden puzzle. A minute 10 seconds. And now they got a minute left. Now there's not 2 doors. There's no door in this one. The only door is die. Well, there's a die and a live. There's still 2 doors, but... Since the right door is out of the question, should we choose one on the outer wall? He's getting confused about the map. He might have missed something. The room that we're currently in is in the back left corner of the building. The clear condition is to leave this building. We're compelled to choose the die door which leads us out, but if I recall, there's no gap between this and the neighboring building. The live door leads us to where the high school girl died. Why isn't there a door to the rear of the building? Yeah, he's confused about his map now. He thought that there'd be another door, but there's still only 2. Chota took a video when they were in the first room, apparently. They're going back to when the first girl walked through that first door. The door that she opened, there was no other door inside that room. Chota's leg just got burned, but they only got 10 seconds for the next room. They got 5 seconds. Yeah, Chota's leg is burned now. But they made it out. All thanks to Odyssey. Oh my god, his leg is terribly burned. There's a mysterious white table with a card, a number 3 of clover card, or a club. Three of clubs card sitting on a random white table. To the survivors of the game, we will now supply you with a visa. 3-day visa. Who is this guy? Somebody just appeared. He's trying to tell him that he's trying to warn him about the game. And there he goes. He said his visa ended. I don't know who was killing them, but somebody is like, whenever somebody's about to die, they have like a laser pointed at them and then they get like blasted. So they have to keep playing the games, otherwise their visas will end and so will they. So you can't really tell what is actually killing them, but the lasers are literally just coming from the sky. Oh, wait a minute, who's this person? There's another person standing on a roof, another woman standing in the building. Some dramatic music playing. Not sure who she was, but that's the end of the episode. All right, so that was the end of the first episode. And yeah, this show is definitely is that it definitely does remind me of like a Squid Games. Definitely a really intense game that if I was put in that situation, I'd be dead in a heartbeat because there is no way I would have thought about all of what Arisu thought about. Like you guys need to see what I'm talking about. That this if you haven't seen this show yet at all, and you watch this first episode, you need to see what I'm talking about. This guy literally was like, okay, so there was a BMW 523 sitting outside. That's about this many meters in. That's about this many meters in length. The building's about this many meters in length. We came through this door, which means and my foot's about this many meters wide. So I'm gonna take this many steps. Okay, so the room's about 6 meters wide. It's like how are you figuring all that out? It's like what kind of math do they teach you in school? This is why I'm not good at puzzles. Whenever I'm playing games and it takes me forever to figure stuff out, because I don't just be doing math in my head like that. All right, so I'll watch the second episode next, and then call it a day with the show. Just get some water first. Okay, so I have the second episode queued up already because I, as soon as the episode ends, they have like the button to hit to start the next episode. So I got it pulled up now, and right now we got a nice, beautiful view of a mountain. Let's get on to the second episode. All right, here we go. I guess this is the woman we saw in the at the end of that last episode. He's climbing the rocks, climbing the mountain. I cannot do rock climbing. I tried that one time, and everybody's she just fell. Somebody's holding her though. Everybody's task was to while I had the harness on while I was climbing, they just had to hold the rope and help me to be able to climb. Don't let me swing around or don't just hold they just had to hold the rope. When I tell you I went swinging around those rocks, like bumping across those rocks, it's like really, guys. Oh, she's holding a card too. All right, can I skip the intro this time? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the city's still completely deserted. Maybe we'll get an explanation as to why the entire city got deserted before they started the games. Like, what happened to everybody else? Yes, Arisu. So they left the doors unlocked and their keys in the ignition. Yeah, push button is not gonna work unless the key's in the car. And somebody had food sitting in the car the whole time. And trying to look for any information that they can use. A lot of mannequins. Where are they, in a mall? Furniture and interior goods floor. And they're trying to check the electricity, but Choda said that anything running on an electric motherboard isn't gonna work. Arisu's asking, so why are the phones working? Oh wait, oh, now it's not working. I guess the phone battery died. They have no means of charging them. Radios works. And she's the girl. I still don't know the girl's name, but she said that they have a portable stove. All right, so they're eating now. Yeah, where did this girl come from? Oh, of course. She was getting her cheeks clapped. And all of a sudden, the universe just. Oh, she said she was at work. She just lied to all of them. She was not at work. You guys couldn't see it, but I could definitely see and hear that. That was not work. Oh, and the power went out while she was in the shower. Okay, so the person that she was doing it with, she just called Chief. So now that makes me think that because she said she was at work, she was probably having sex with her superior. Oh my gosh, graphics. She said that there was some kind of game that she was playing. Everybody was getting poisoned, and to the point where they were both vomiting blood and bleeding from her eyes. Okay, finally somebody asks, what's the reason behind everybody disappearing? But even among us, the time when people disappeared is different, is what the girl's saying. There's no way they could have been time traveling. There has to be a game master, yeah, or something like that. Someone came up with the game, obviously. Okay, well, she's talking about VR, but there's no way this is VR. Yeah, exactly. You would be able to distinguish between VR and reality. Oh, his leg is still burnt. I forgot about Choda's leg. It's unfortunate they don't. There's nobody here. Of course, it's getting worse. There's nobody to help him. Like his leg got completely toasted. Caterpillar's trying to tell Arisuda to just let it to just be those two joining the next game. Okay, they wrapped up his leg now. I don't think that's gonna help a burn injury. Cause like seriously, guys, like when if you haven't seen the show, when I say burn, his leg is black. Nope, some lights are going off now. Is this another game starting? Toys and Dagaya apartment. Is that what they are, or is? Oh, yep. They just entered. She just entered the border. She can't walk back out. Whoever this girl is. Is this the girl we saw in the end of the last episode? Well, these are all random people. They must be in a part of a different game. So I think we're following two different plot lines then. Because we got this woman, and then we got Arisu and the rest of the people with him. Oh, here they are. Never mind. Yeah, that's the woman that... I still don't even know any of the female characters' names. Like, no one said any names. Just why does everybody look so mysterious? And then one guy with his hood up. Yeah, there's 13 people in this game. There's a guy who keeps trying to ask questions. Because he has no idea what's happening. Difficulty 5 of spades. What does that mean? The physical game, strength. The guy's trying to introduce himself. Okay, so the cards are called trump cards. Oh wait, let me go back because he just said something about what each type. The mark on a trump card signifies the game's genre. Club refers to a team battle, and diamond refers to a battle of wits. As for hearts, it's the most troublesome one. It's a game of betrayal, where you play with people's hearts. Okay. And the number is obviously the difficulty level. The larger the number, the harder it is to clear. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Game of tag. So yeah, this show definitely does a good job of distinguishing itself from Squid Games. It's not the same at all. You know, it's still a similar concept, but it's very well distinguished. After 20 minutes, the time bomb hitting and the building will explode. And so they got 20 minutes to... This genre was spades. I don't remember what they said spades. I think you said spades is the teamwork, because clubs... They said diamond was wits, club was... Or was a club's team battle, or a team effort. Yeah, I'm not sure what spades is then. I don't remember what they said about spades. You got Chota over here praying. His shirt looks like a shirt that I have. He's just talking to the girl now. I still don't know her name. Is that even true? She just said that humans like it when someone weaker follows them. Because it makes them feel at ease. I'll let you guys decide if that's true or not. Oh my god, she's being all intimate with him now. Alright, 2 minutes till the game starts. This guy's played the game 5 times. She's the lone wolf type. This is the girl that we saw at the end of the last episode. And now here's the guy that had his hood up, listening to music. The one ominous thing about this show is like you don't know anybody's names. They're just there. Like, you only know the protagonist names, like the main character names, and then everybody else is just there. Okay, so the girls, finally we know her name. Her name's Shibuki. The girl that Arisu and all of them are with. There's a backstory. Guess that's a young Chota. Very adorable kid. Okay, back to the present. Okay, so the game has started. Alright, this is a game of tag, so they're running away from whoever the tagger is. Some fanfare playing around. We don't know who the tagger is, but we'll find out soon. It's an elevator going up. It's awfully quiet now. I wouldn't just be standing around doing nothing. But that's literally what they're all doing. Footsteps are getting closer now, though, so... And I'm wearing some kind of gas mask. The guy who's just going around asking questions, he definitely has to be one of the people that's gonna die first. Three minutes have already passed. Oh, some gunshots. Oh, somebody just got shot up and died. Gotta put my computer charger back in. There was a guy wearing a suit, and he looked at his phone, looked back, and then I guess he was the one that got shot up. Footsteps approaching. Yeah, somebody's carrying a freaking Mac 10. It looks like. Is that a horse outfit? Or horse mask? Odyssey and get out of here, running for their lives now. I feel like this is the wrong move. Oh, thank you. They finally, Katabe and Odyssey just separated from that third guy who was just following them just to follow them. Why is he wearing a horse mask? Just a guy walking around with a horse mask holding a Mac 10. Oh, and now Chota, they're showing Chota and Shibuki. Chota was crying for some reason. And she just kissed him. I really think this is a bad time to be getting horny, miss. She's literally laying him down and stripping. Like she wants to have sex with a man with a burnt leg. He's taking the meaning of can't feel my legs to heart. Oh, now the guy with the hat just got shot. Oh, another guy just stepped outside the border. They're like switching between the game scene and the Chota and Shibuki scene. So sorry if everybody's confused. Okay, Shibuki is kind of muscular. Ma'am, seriously, he already can't feel his leg. You're gonna make it worse. This guy is thinking about his past while having sex. Referring to Chota, but that is. Nice to see his art in this particular moment. Okay, wait a minute. His mom is. Okay, so in that backstory, he was praying with his parents, and then his mom stood up, went somewhere with some guy, and started stripping. So I'm seeing a theme here. Now they're back to the game scene. That the guy with the horse mask had time to reload the Mac his Mac 10. These ladies literally just laid on the floor. She threw a shoe at him. He gave him all the time to reload and kill her. They think his field of vision is narrow because of the mask, but I don't think so. Arisu is trying to get everybody killed. He's screaming and trying to give everybody else tips about the killer. And now they're all trying to scream out where the tiger's trying to move. The guy with the hood on has just been standing in the same spot this entire time. Okay, so yeah, his field of vision is kind of narrowed, but I'm sure this is a trained professional. So the guy who was asking a lot of questions is surprisingly still alive. I think we'll find out who he is eventually. The guy with the hood finally starting to move. Okay, still fine. Checking the stream quality. It's a muscle guy. He's wearing a black tank top. Tiger's on 190 centimeters tall and weighs 90 kilograms. He's shooting at rudimentary. His shooting is rudimentary. It's most like an ex-SDF officer or a policeman. Okay, good to know. They're trying to give Karabe a flame extinguisher. They're looking to go after the tiger. I don't know what to call this girl, but I'm gonna call her the gymnast. We don't know her name, but she's the only one who's been like climbing at all. Nobody else has been climbing. They've been taking steps. She's been the only one jumping off over walls, over platforms. Like she avoided the tiger, and the tiger shot an old lady instead because she literally jumped off the building, apologized to the lady first, jumped off, and swung up to the top floor. She's taking this game way too seriously, but I mean, it's because her life is at stake, so you can understand. Okay, he is shooting a Mac 10. Okay, I was right about that. Yeah, I don't play first person shooters, but I have played a couple a long time ago, and so I'm familiar with what some weapons look like. Okay, so there's one guy with a head. I'm calling him the headband guy. He's trying to get the tagger to chase him. He's got him right in front of him, and I'm assuming it's a trap. Oh, he's gonna let him shoot him. And he was hoping for his friend to jump in and ambush him, but he didn't. Now he's now he went in and sprayed the extinguisher at him, and now Cutter Bay's going to work with him with the extinguisher, but it's not gonna work. Yeah, this guy is not just a shooter; he's a trained fighter as well. Yeah, he's not just a shooter; he's a combat fighter too. Well, Cutter Bay just stabbed him a few times. Not gonna work. Where's Arisu? Because this is just Cutter Bay and Muscle Guy. He just pulled out a sword. And he got him a little bit with that. Oh, drop kick. Muscle Guy just got backed up. Just got back up. Yeah, Cutter Bay just got sliced a little bit with that sword. The whole time, this guy was not just holding a gun. He had a sword. And Arisu's still trying to think about what to do. I don't think he has any idea that Cutter Bay and Muscle Guy are getting worked by this guy. Why did he shoot from such a long distance? Then one of those doors must be unlocked. Now here comes the guy with the hood. They're looking for a safe zone, and I think Arisu just found it. Three minutes to the game concludes, and Arisu is trying to wonder why he didn't why the tagger was going after everybody when everybody could have just waited at this door, but nobody knew what door was the right door. So it's very quiet in the safe zone. So-called safe zone. Nope, there's another tagger. I knew it. There's another tagger. Oh, they had a taser. Or at least the guy with the hood had a taser. He just locked Arisu in the. Well, you can't really lock somebody in. But yeah, this guy with the hoodie ran out the room. Arisu's still in the room. Push buttons at once. Not sure what they meant. So there's two taggers. As soon as they walked into the room, I had the idea. Safe zones in apartment 406. He just shouted it to everybody. Yeah, they're still fighting this first tagger. Is he seriously getting out muscled by the muscle? Like he's getting the muscle dude is getting out muscled by this person in the horse mask. And tagger number 2 is still coming after Arisu. Time remaining is 1 minute. And he's gonna fight. Your muscle dude is still trying to beat this guy up, but see, now this gymnast girl, she seems like she would have easily whoop any of these shooters behind. Maybe not easily, but give him a really nice fight. 20 seconds left. Muscle dude seems like he's on the verge of knocking the first tagger out. The gymnast girl is now in the same room with Arisu and the hood guy. You just tasered the second tagger again. There's 5 seconds left. And they both just pressed the button. They both just pressed the stop button. Yeah, because the bomb was getting ready to go off. And game cleared. I think the tagger's mask came off. Okay, this is a woman. Up, and there's a collar on her neck. So since she didn't kill them, she just got blown up. So the tankers were under a stipulation as well. They had to be able to kill everybody, otherwise their life would end. And the same thing happened to the first tagger. Yep, and they had phones too. It says game over for them. Even the ones going after the players are players themselves. Okay, well the guy with the headband, I mean, he had a walkie-talkie in his pocket. I'm not sure what that's about. the walkie-talkie keeps saying return to the beach. Whatever that means. But that's the end of the second episode. Alright. Yeah, this show definitely is very interesting. Again, they did a really good job distinguishing it from... Let me put some BGM back on. Yeah, they did a good job distinguishing this show from Squid Game. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. This show is older than Squid Games. Isn't this show older than Squid Games? This might still be too loud. No, I gotta look that up. Because again, I think this show's been out for like a number of years. Like not it's not old, but it's been out for a few years at least, I believe. Oh no, this show started in 2020, so yeah, it's been out for a few years. Yeah, it's a year older than Squid Game, so Squid Game is newer. So, forget what I said about distinguishing between, because this show is older. This show was first. So Squid Game is the one that's more so inspired by Alice in Borderland. And again, I never watched Squid Game. This show is you know, kind of convincing me that maybe I should check it out, because I know Squid Game was like, at the time, it was the most popular show on Netflix, you know, before Stranger Things came back and before Wednesday came out. But I didn't have interest in watching it because I felt like it was too similar to Hunger Games. But then you got like all these games coming out, like trad games, all inspired by Squid Game, and everybody fantasizing over the actress. And that show's a Korean drama, so maybe I will check that show out. Because yeah, but Alice in Borderland definitely does seem interesting. I'll definitely look more into this show. So this was definitely fun. I'm glad that I got back to doing this. And again, I'm sorry that you guys can't see or hear what I'm watching. I can't do that because it's a copyright issue. So that you guys have an idea of where I'm at, and once I get more people in here, everybody will be able to just watch along with me. So, yeah, this is a very, very, very interesting show. I'm glad I'm doing these reactions again. I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. The next stream, I might as well get back to Xenoblade, because I've just gotten to Chapter 4. And I really need to get on with that game. RPGs are seriously really difficult to finish. They're so long. But I gotta finish that game. So, I'll be back to Xenoblade. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it on Saturday. It might be next Monday. But whatever day it is, I will see you guys then. Thank you all for watching, staying and watching. And I will see you guys in the next stream, whether that's Saturday or Monday. I will see you guys there. Have a good day.